I'm sorry about that. I'm super sorry about that, guys. I had to do a job just before we was about to do a draw. I had to do a job, that's why. Sorry about that, but it's fine. This is definitely going to be the final part now, so yep. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and tackle out these final players to finish the draw. Here we go. Suki is going to play. Ooh, Suki is going to play against Lauren. Not a bad fixture, that is. There we go. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 players left. Here we go. Another mix. You know, we'll just shake it now. Okay. Let's take her out. The woman villain of EastEnders, Joel Marshall. If I pull out a woman, they've got to be careful. Just to say, obviously, I'm just saying. I'm gonna do this now because there's barely any more names on here in the pot. Okay, if this is a woman, I'm gonna feel bad if it's a woman, because Joel's like really misogynistic. Ooh, well, guess what? Ben Mitchell needs to beat him. I mean, he doesn't know he doesn't know who Joel is, but is Joel homophobic though? Is the question. Because I don't think I've ever seen him being homophobic. Just yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 players left. Just to remind you guys, this tournament starts on Saturday, the 8th of November. Just so you know. Nicola Mitchell. Oh, I think Teddy and George is a good fixture, because that way George had I remember George and Nicola was in the office together, and you know, so I think that might be a enemy, or is it? No, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Nicola and Teddy are together anymore. Okay, so Nicola has been drew, and the other contestant that she's going to play against is going to be Zoe Slater. Don't know about that, but I would love to see Zoe beat Nicola. Okay. Okay. 3 more games to play, which means there's only 6 more in here. Yep, cool. Just mixing them up a bit just in case, because I looked. Okay. Kim Fox. This is looking like a very reasonable draw. Honestly, it actually is. I'm predicting I'm going to draw Sharon Watts. Zoe might have the chance to play against Cat Moon, her mother. Look. Oh. Oh, God, I'm going to feel sorry for them too. So Kat's going to play against Kim. Come on. get some more. I don't know if there's any more. I don't think I drew Cindy out. But Ian Bill. Oh, Ian Bill. If I draw out Cindy. If I draw out Cindy. Who is Ian going to play against? I'm predicting it's either Sharon or Cindy. No. This is actually a reasonable draw. Because look, he's going to play against Sharon. I'm not going to lie, but this is actually a very reasonable draw, honestly. And the final two players are... Pretty much I know it's Cindy. But who's the other one, though, is the question. Cindy. Pulled Cindy's name out. Cindy. And the final player... who is in this pot. We'll just do this. There we go. The final player who just been poured out the pot is... Gina Knight. Gina's going to play against her own mother. Ooh. And there we go. The draw is completed. It is completed. It is completed officially. So, I will remind you of who is playing in the tournament, guys. So, here we go. The players who's going to play against each other in the tournament are Anna Knight versus Avani Nandrahart, Harvey Monroe versus Anthony Truman, Harry Mitchell versus Johnny Carter, Lily Slater versus Jack Brannan, Louise Mitchell versus Yolandi Truman, Preya Nandrahart versus Davinder Nugget Galati, which is a mother and son fixture. Barney Mitchell versus Phil Mitchell, which looks like a good game. Denise Fox versus Abby Brannan. Honey Mitchell versus Patrick Truman. Tommy Moon versus Ross Truman. It's looking good. That looks like a controversial game. With Joel Marshall's dad playing against Tommy. Keep stuttering. Denzel Danes versus Ravi Galati. Kojo Asar playing against Eileen Knight. Looks like I don't know. Bianca Butcher versus Bobby Beal. Amy Mitchell versus Linda Carter. Callum Highway versus Zach Hudson. Bex Fowler versus Gene Slater. And the final 16 games are George Knight versus Teddy Mitchell, Vicky Fowler versus Freddie Slater, Alfie Moon versus Ruby Allen, Oscar Brannan versus Sonia Fowler, Junior Knight versus Kathy Beal, Peter Beal versus Whitney Dean, Billy Mitchell versus Stacey Slater, Nigel Bates versus Eve Panasar Unwin, Tanya Branning versus Grant Mitchell, Max Branning versus Chelsea Fox, which I'm hoping that Tanya and Max will win, so that means they'll go through against each other in round 2, which probably will be realistically funny. Suki Panasar Unwin, versus Lauren Beale. Joel Marshall versus Ben Mitchell. Nicola Mitchell versus Zoe Slater. Kim Fox versus Kat Moon, which I'm hoping that Kat and Zoe will play against each other in the second round. Ian Bill versus Sharon Watts. And last but not least, Cindy Beale versus Gina Knight. I'm looking forward to this. I really am. Well, there you go, guys. That is the draw confirmed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on Saturday, the 8th of November, to start the tournament of the EastEnders Wii Sports Tournament. Put your prediction down below in the comment section. Who's going to win the tournament? Because I would like to hear your predictions. Thank you for watching. It's time to get excited. Peace out, guys. Remember to subscribe if you love EastEnders and you're looking forward to this tournament. And remember to subscribe, of course, like I just said, for more Deal or No Deal content. Thank you for watching. The tournament starts on Saturday, the 8th of November, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out.